Welcome students. Actually today we will discuss about simple machines. Okay. Actually this is the revision class on simple machines. Okay. Before knowing the definition of simple machines, at first we have to know what is actually work done and energy. Okay. What is work done and energy, and also know about some other physical quantity, that is mechanical advantage, efficiency, and etc. Okay, so the first question is, for this case, what is work done? Actually, work is said to be done when a force applied on an object displaces the object in the direction of the force. Okay, so when we applied a force on a body and then the body moves in the direction of force, then we can say that work is said to be done. Okay, now we move to our next point, that is energy. What is energy? Energy is defined as the ability to do work done. Okay, now we move to our next point, that is simple machines. Okay, what is simple machines? In generally, machines make our work easier. Okay, simple machines have few or more moving parts. Okay, that is actually called simple machines. Now the question is, or the next point, that is mechanical advantage. What do you mean by mechanical advantage? Actually, it is the ratio of the load lifted by a machine to the effort applied to it is known as mechanical advantage. That means mechanical advantage is the ratio of load to effort, load upon effort. So in generally, as mechanical advantage is the ratio of same type of quantity, that is load and effort. Load is one type of force and also effort is one type of force. That is why mechanical advantage have no unit. Okay, so mechanical advantage is a unitless quantity. Now we move actually our main topic, that is simple machines. In generally, there are total 6 type of simple machines. Okay, so total 6 type of simple machines. At first, the first one is actually lever. Okay, so the first question is, what is lever? Actually, lever is a rigid bar, okay, that can rotate freely about a fixed point. Okay, and also lever is classified into 3 classes. One is class 1. Okay, this is class 1 lever, and second one is class 2 lever, and the third one is class 3 lever. Okay, now the question is, what is the difference between actually class 1, class 2 and class 3 lever? So for class 1 lever, in generally, fulcrum lies between the effort and load. Okay, and for class 2 lever, load lies between effort and fulcrum, and for class 3 lever, effort lies between the load and fulcrum. Now the question is, actually here we discuss about what is fulcrum, what is load, and what is effort also. So the point is, what is fulcrum at first? Actually, what is fulcrum? Fulcrum is a fixed point about which lever can rotate. Okay, so it is basically a fixed point. And the second point, that is, what is load for a lever? So load is the object to be lifted with the help of a lever. It is the object, or it is the weight of object which is to be lifted with the help of the lever. Now we move to our next point, that is what is effort. Okay, so here actually what is effort? Effort is generally the force applied on the lever, okay, to lift the load. Okay, this is one type of force that is applied on the lever to lift a load. Okay, now actually this is the class 1 lever, class 2 lever and class 3 lever also, and also know what is lever. Now we move to our next simple machines, that is we take the second one, that is inclined plane. So the question is, what do you mean by inclined plane, or we can say what is the definition of inclined plane. Inclined plane is a rigid sloping surface over which heavy loads can be raised or lowered. Okay, so it is basically a rigid sloping surface. Okay, now simply we move to our next point. Before going this point, actually we have to remember that actually mechanical advantage for inclined plane is also always greater than 1, but for lever actually there are for class 1 we can say for mechanical advantage maybe equal 1, or maybe greater than 1, or maybe less than 1, and for class 2 lever we can say mechanical advantage is always greater than 1, and for class 3 lever mechanical advantage is always less than 1. Okay, now we move to our actually third type of simple machines. What is the machine? Actually we take screw. What is screw? In generally, screw is a cylindrical rod marked with a winding spiral edge. Okay, it is generally used to lift some amount load. Okay, so it is a cylindrical rod marked with winding spiral edge. Now we move to our next point, that is actually wedge. Screw, and the fourth type of simple machines is wedge. What is wedge? Wedge is actually formed when two inclined planes are joined back to back. Okay, so actually with the help of inclined plane we just make wedge. Okay, so in wedge actually this is formed when two inclined planes are joined back to back. Okay. Now we move to our next type of simple machines, that is we can take pulley. Okay, so at first we have to know what is pulley. Simply pulley is a wheel, okay, or a circular disc that can rotate freely about a fixed point. Okay, actually what is lever? This is rigid bar, okay, about that can rotate freely about a point, that the particular point is called fulcrum. But for pulley, this is a circular disc or a wheel that can rotate freely about a fixed point. And pulley is also classified into two different segments, that is one is single fixed pulley and another one is actually single movable pulley. Okay, now the what is the basic difference between single fixed and single movable pulley? We know already what is the difference. Actually for single fixed pulley axis of rotation is fixed, and for single movable pulley axis of rotation is not fixed. Okay, this is the basic difference. Now we move to our next point, that is the point 6. Okay, the last type of simple machines, that is wheel and axle. Wheel and axle arrangement we can say. And what is this? Actually a wheel attached to a rod. Okay, actually that is called Excel, and the whole system is called wheel and axle arrangement. Okay, so in generally these are the definitions of 6 type of simple machines. Okay, and also you have to remember that for wheel and axle arrangement, actually a wheel attached to a rod, okay, called axle, such that the wheel is made to rotate, okay, and the axle also rotates. Okay, and in this way we can define this type of, actually the definitions of 6 type of simple machines. And also here we have to remember what is actually efficiency. So for this case we have to know what is efficiency. And what is the definition of efficiency? Actually efficiency is one type of physical quantity. It is the ratio of output energy to input energy, and if we find out the efficiency in percentage, then just multiply 100 with the ratio, actually to the ratio which we get from output energy to input energy. Okay, so in generally we can say efficiency is equal to output energy divided by input energy into 100 percentage, if we want to find out the efficiency in percentage. And always remember that for in your real life, for efficiency purpose, always output energy is not equal to input energy, and because actually due to friction some energy is lost, so our output energy is always less than input energy. That means we get the efficiency of a simple machine is always less than 100%. Okay, so actually this is the revision class. So we revise the whole chapter in short form. Okay, so actually this is the end of class. Okay, in the next class we discuss about some questions or some problems on two chapter, actually friction, force, and also simple machines. Okay, so this is the end of today's class.